Brendan, great to have you here at the Irish Open, mate.
Thanks so much.
It's really
Thank
good to see you.
Really
Obviously, this is our first time meeting.
First
I
time
feel
meeting?
like I should have met you a long time ago.
Yeah, we probably liaised a few times over text and
Crossing
stuff.
paths,
but yeah, no, 100%. It's good to see you.
Mate, how good is this event?
Unbelievable. Just looking over here, all the fans, all the people in the spectator village, the thousands watching Rory McIlroy. It's such a great buzz.
Honestly, I've been out there, walked about 8 holes earlier. I was with Torbjorn and Dan Hillier, and Rory was out in front, and the crowds are insane. It's like an open. It literally is like an open championship crowd, isn't it?
It is. I've always said Irish fans travel. Like any event that's in Ireland, whether it's from GAA to golf, you tend to get, and even not golf fans come out and watch. So it's amazing. It's a bit like Australia. Australians love every sport. And you get the same in Ireland, so it's really good to see.
And you've played already here this week, haven't you? Was it Tuesday?
We played Sunday and Monday this week
Sunday, Monday,
in our G40 event. Played some really good golf. I've been out with a shoulder injury for the last 5 weeks. So I actually didn't pick up a club till Saturday afternoon. I got cortisone injections in my shoulder on Friday.
Wow.
And I played on Sunday. So came second. I had a 1-shot lead on 15 going into the last 4 holes, and I made a couple of mistakes coming in. But all in all, a great week.
But it's one of them courses where you can easily do that, isn't it? With the rough out there,
100%.
It's soft, and the weather was iffy, wasn't it?
Big time. There was a lot of rain, a lot of wind. People say 16 and 18 are good birdie opportunities, but it's easy to make a double or a triple on them as well. So no, unbelievable week, and just good to be here.
And talking of golf, of course, everybody will know you for golf and everything you've done, but I really want to rewind back to where it started for you. Grew up in Ireland, of course.
Yeah, 1 hour north of here. So golf really wasn't in the frame till I turned 16. So I have a condition called Ellis Van Creveld syndrome, which is a shorter limbs and shorter stature, born with 6 fingers as well. And my dad said I would have been good at the piano when I was born. So I had to get them chopped off and just live quite a normal life. I was big into Gaelic football.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah, huge, right up till I was 15. And then people outgrew me and I was getting busted, and it wasn't for me. So I started golf when I was 16, very late getting into the game, and got a 28 handicap when I was 16. When I was 18, I was off scratch, so I got down to scratch in 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, so...
How did you get down so low? Because a lot of people will never get down to any sort of scratch, anywhere near scratch, in as long as they play golf. So what did it take for you to get down to scratch in 2 years?
When I was young, I played pitch and putt, which is a short version of golf. Every hole is about 30 yards to 60 yards, and I was an All-Ireland champion at that. So I just kept doing that. And when I won my All-Ireland at 15, I never played again. I went straight on to golf. And people would have said that was probably if you have a good short game in golf, you'll get by. So when I started, my short game was pretty tight. And then just kept trying to get longer off the tee and longer, and it all just came gradually as I got older.
Yeah, that's awesome. And if we're going to stay back to when you was in and around 16 and starting to really get into golf and get into the game. What do you think was the hardest thing for you in terms of whether it was school or whether it was other people, and what made it really difficult for you at that age?
Yeah, school was difficult. I think school's difficult for everyone. But I've always been a firm believer in, if you're making something difficult, you're kind of making it difficult for yourself.
Yes.
So I didn't go into school with an intention of getting bullied. Yes, it's going to happen, but it's about what you do after that, when you let it get on you or not. So I didn't let it get on me. I made friends pretty quick. I wouldn't say I was a class clown, but I made a lot of jokes and kind of had sort of an energy. People gravitated towards me. So I went into school, and this could be a hard 6 years where I can make it easy and make friends quick. And that's what I did. Obviously, there was hard times when I was on school teams at a young age as well. Going to play other teams, there was always people slagging and saying, "Oh, look at that short guy," and then you tend to beat them then, and they're saying the opposite thing.
The talking, right?
But I didn't let school be a hassle to me. My family were fantastic. I have an older brother who still plays Gaelic football, and he was a massive part of my life. Introduced me into friends groups, just making my life easy and having my back basically if anything went south. So yeah, it was pretty good.
Good. And when did you really start taking golf seriously? When did you think, right, I want a career in this? I feel like I can take this further. Golf
was never really a career up till when I found disability golf. I got I got to a very high level in amateur golf when I was 18. Played in my local team, played in the south of Ireland, north of Ireland, all that sort of stuff. And then my auntie found disability golf on the website before, and asked my mum, would Brendan ever consider playing disability golf? And my mum was reluctant to say it to me because she never categorised me throughout my whole life.
Yeah.
We don't want to turn around to Brendan now and like, oh, we're gonna.
All of a sudden start,
he is a disability. We're gonna put him into a category. So she did ask me one day. I said, yeah, I'll give it a go. See what happens. So I went to my first event in 2020 or 2019 in Portugal as a cocky Irishman, thinking I'd beat disability people no problem, and I didn't. I came fourth, and it was the biggest learning curve I ever had. Just underestimating how good these guys were. How inspirational they were with the differences they had.
And you always learn from the losses, right?
Big time.
If you went in there and win straight away, maybe things change.
Yeah, big time. Maybe you get a wee bit complacent and stop working. But then what I learned from that week, not to underestimate how talented these guys were. And I went out to win 3 times straight from that. So I won in Spain, Ireland and Wales in the next 3 weeks after that. So it was nice. Good learning curve.
From that moment there where you've gone across and competed for the first time, how big was disability golf? Like, how big was it?
It wasn't big, to be honest. It was a name that it didn't really have a name. We were just going to events through an organisation because it was inspirational. But the whole public now didn't know what it was. So
because it's grown a little bit, hasn't it, over the last decade or so?
Yeah, 100%. The DP World Tour have adapted G4D, which 13 players play probably 3 to 5 times a year on the DP World Tour, which sends a great message out and shows people what we can do. Organisations like the RNA, the USGA have their own standalone events now, which is getting a massive attraction. So it had a big role in Ireland. When I joined, there was no one playing disability golf.
Well, someone's hold something. Hang on, pause the show. Rory might be
splitting G's down there. But in Ireland now especially, it's really taken over. As I said, I was the only one 6 years ago, and now there's over 400 people with disabilities on the programme.
Wow.
So it's messages like that
crazy
we
numbers,
need to show.
Isn't it?
It's great. Like it's a sport that has to be acknowledged. Just because we have differences doesn't mean we can earn a living from the game, and that's what we're trying to show.
And you performed so well over your career. What was it like getting ranked number 1?
Yeah, it was like
how did that genuinely feel when you was up there, Brendan Lawlor, number 1 in the rankings? How did that feel?
Yeah, to be honest, it was probably the best and the worst thing in the world. Because it's something I wanted to achieve for so long. And then when I achieved it, I got very complacent and didn't work as hard as I did to get there. So I got to world number 1, haven't got back there since, so that's how complacent I am at the minute. But
obviously we want to get back there though.
Yeah, that's the plan. There's a guy called Kip Poppin at the minute that's really dominating the sport, which is great to see. He's an unbelievable talent. And all I can do is try and strive to get to his talent now. So no, it's amazing.
Ultra competitive,
Kip,
aren't you? You are.
I'm super competitive.
You are, I can tell.
It doesn't matter if I'm playing snap or golf. I'm a very competitive guy, and like it was me and Kip, we're probably the best players in the sport. He's number 1, I'm number 2, and we just go out and fight every time we go out, and then we come in when the week's over and have a pint and share good times together. So as competitive the sport is, we're like a big family when the last puck was in 18, which I love.
Good. And speaking of pints, have we had any yet this week?
No, I'm taking a handy. I'm heading home now, so I might have 1 or 2 tonight. I'll see what the story is. A few pints of Guinness.
Class. And what do you think in terms of like growth now continually for like G4D and disability golf as a whole globally? What do we need to continue to do to keep it at the forefront of everyone's minds and keep it growing? Yeah,
I think the most important thing for what we do is to get eyeballs on it. So for likes of the Irish Open this week, get cameras out and get crowds out to support us. We've been moved to a Monday and a Tuesday on the DP World Tour, which is a wee bit tough. We used to be right in the middle of the weekend where people could see what we do. So we're in talks at the minute to try and get that back to weekend golf, so all these fantastic crowds can get inspiration from what we do. And I was just walking through the fan village, and there's people in wheelchairs, people with missing limbs. If they could see what we can do out there, it would hopefully inspire them to take up the game as well.
I'd love to see a team element. Like a
Ryder
Cup thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
Europe are very strong though. I don't think America would have a chance. But like I think disability golf can go anyway. It can really take on the same operation as golf did.
And you competed at Galgorm, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In Challenge Tour.
Yeah.
And what was that like, competing in that event?
Yeah,
like for you, like going there.
I get asked this a lot.
Yeah.
Like, would you like to play in the Challenge Tour week in, week out?
Yeah.
Talent-wise, I'm not at that level. But 1 week of someone with disability playing on the Challenge Tour has a far bigger impact for the event.
Yeah.
Because it shows people what they're capable of doing. Yes, I might miss the cut, but I might shoot level par 1 under.
Yeah, exactly.
That might inspire someone to take up the game of golf, and I feel that's our impact at them events. It's not trying to make a cut, it's what we can do outside the game to bring people into it.
It's away from like the golf on the pit, on the field. It's the stuff that you do in between, like podcasts and sitting down, speaking to people, fan village stuff. But also I think it's being in that limelight with cameras and everything around the main tours and challenge tours and everything else.
And it takes a lot of guts to get into front of a camera and talk about something you're passionate about. So that's what I try and tell people that play disability golf. Go out and talk about it. Bring people into the game. It's just get yourself out there and get it done.
And what's your best moment of your career so far? If you could sit back and in the chair there and think, God, I'm really proud that I've done that so far.
This is probably a cliche saying, but it's probably the amount of people I've gotten into the game of golf. Is a massive achievement. When I was going through getting to world number 1 and winning, I sometimes forgot to look back and see how big them achievements were. And then when you haven't achieved something like that for a while, it's quite nice because you appreciate it a wee bit more. Like I won the G40 Open this year. It's my second time winning it. I didn't win a year previous to that. That was in Woburn. So I celebrated that for about 17 weeks, I think. So there was a few pints in Ireland after that one. But no, it's important to look back on what you've achieved and just acknowledge it and just give yourself a pat on the back and say well done. It's a good achievement.
And getting other people into the game is like you said, it's one of them kind of unselfish things that you can do to obviously grow the game, not just for yourself but also for other people, and think about everybody else that you're getting into the game. Like that surely must make you proud. It's
extremely proud, and it happens naturally because I go out there and play some good rounds of golf. I come in and there's 5, 6, 7, 8 messages on my phone with people with disabilities. And that's what I love. The golf's kind of doing the talking for you. And then you write a few times back to them, introduce them into the world of disability golf and how they can get into it. And then that's a point to call that you'll remember forever.
Who's the best player you've played with?
In golf? I've played with Tiger Woods before.
Huh?
Yeah. I've been very lucky
Hang on a sec. Wait. What?
I've been very lucky to play with Tiger in Australia.
Wow.
At the President's Cup.
Wow.
I played at Rory McIlroy and Shane Lowry. I've been very lucky to play with a lot. Cam Smith.
Who's impressed you the most?
Attitude-wise?
Like, in terms of, okay, we'll run through this. Attitude and the mental side of things. Who's impressed you the most?
I'd say Rory.
I was going to say, I thought you might say Rory, especially after this year.
Just with how he deals with media. And then we'd be walking down fair. It was in a practice round at Dubai, and there's so many people around. He's given them time, and when you're walking down the fairway, it's like a different Rory. But I said that wrong. It's not like a different Rory. It's like the same Rory because he treats everyone with such respect. And he's such class, and he doesn't variate from the personality he is. And,
it's genuine.
And what I like about him, he speaks his mind. He gets in a bit of trouble sometimes when he speaks his mind, but
you need that a bit. I think you absolutely need that if you're going to be the best. If you want to be the best, you've got to be able to be a role model, but also raw. As well.
Exactly.
And say it how it is sometimes.
And there's people out there that you're not going to make everybody happy with some of the stuff you say. So no, I really admire that he can speak up and speak his mind.
Okay, ball striking.
Ball striking.
Can't be Rory.
Can't be Rory. John Ram, I'd say.
Really?
Yeah, I played with John Ram before and it was sick. But
it fades everywhere.
Banging it. Yeah, hammering it. It was unbelievable.
Seriously impressive. Okay, short game.
I'm getting I'm saying all live players here.
It's alright.
Cam Smith.
Okay.
Yeah, played with Cam in Australia 4 years ago in a pro-am.
Okay.
And some of the bunker shots, some of the nips from the fairways was sick.
Hands are crazy.
Yeah.
I thought you might have said Tyrrell.
Yeah, Tyrrell's outrageous.
His short game's a joke,
yeah,
isn't it?
Outrageous.
And putting. As well, can do a live
No, I'm going to say probably Matt Fitzpatrick.
Okay,
yeah. Matt Fitzpatrick putting is extremely good.
Yeah, remember really when he had that yes putter and back in the day, he was rolling the rock with
It's hard to say, like you could put any of them golfers into categories, they're all that good.
Yeah.
They're all unbelievable.
And what's one thing about you that people wouldn't necessarily know, or fans of you wouldn't know? I'm going to put you on the spot with that one there, because it's not an easy one there. What's one thing that
probably
we could get to know you a bit better?
During the winter, I work in sales.
What?
Yeah.
Do you?
No one knows that actually. Yeah, I work in sales.
Really?
Yeah, we have my dad runs a office furniture and CCTV company.
Okay.
So I sell furniture online from January to March.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There
Pretty cool.
Go. There we go. That's interesting.
Have to make the coin when I'm not playing golf. But yeah, that's me. I don't really have any other secrets, I don't think.
Okay. And actually, whilst we're on that topic of conversation, I remember speaking to Mike Brown about getting more funding and stuff into golfing disability. Like what's the truth in this? What's the reality? Does it need to be, like, how do we actually do this? I know it's the eyeballs and all this, but surely it needs some investment and somebody to come in and...
The reality of disability golfers, people will know, there's no prize money. So we play week in, week out on tour for no prize money, which sometimes gets a little bit demoralising.
Yeah.
Where you're a professional golfer, you're working your hardest.
Yeah, well,
maybe
practicing all day, every day.
If not harder with your limitations. So funding's a big thing. I think if you're hit away from tournaments like this where you can't play in the weekend, funding's quite hard to get.
Okay.
So by bringing more eyeballs, we'll bring more sponsorship.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be millions, it doesn't have to be phone numbers, but I think for the 10-year-old Brendan to see a path in golf, I think there has to be something on the elite side that they can focus on to try and make a living through the game.
For sure. And just while we wrap this up, I want some advice, because I'm playing here on Monday, and I know you've been out here. So how can I'm trying to go low.
I heard that.
Seriously low. Like I think I'm against it right now.
If you want to go low, play a scramble with Rory McIlroy on Monday.
What, you saying don't play, basically? just leave it, just go home early?
No, stay out of the rough.
Okay.
As hard as it is, stay out of the rough.
Yeah. You said the greens were tough off camera.
Greens are
before.
tough. If you have a 20-footer, hit it probably 2 foot less than you usually would. And then just be steady.
Okay.
There's birdie opportunities. There's a lot of par fives.
Yeah.
But if you're in the rough, you're chipping out sideways.
Okay.
So.
And great advice. I'm going to take that to my game.
Yeah.
What's something that some youngsters could take away to their games, or somebody who really looks up to you that wants to do what you do? What's some advice you might give them?
Well, people probably won't know this as well, but I haven't been at a driving range for a year. I never hit balls in a driving range.
You just play?
Never.
Really?
I spend time in the short game area, chipping and putting, and then my long game is on the course.
Okay.
So the last driving range I was at, I didn't go to the driving range here either this week, was at the start of the year at the G40 Open. I hit 4 shots on the driving range and then went out and played my round. So I think kids get fascinated with length off the tee. You have to hit it miles, have to hit it so far. But there's no point hitting a 380 if you're going to make a double because you can't putt. So I think sort out your short game first and the long game will come after.
Okay, I like that.
I think that's my advice.
Important.
Yeah.
Okay, mate. And what's coming up for Brendan Lawlor? What have you got coming up over the next month or so?
Yeah, so I'm busy. So I have a lot of personal things happening. So I'm working on a project I can't say at the minute. Okay. So hopefully that will be released the back end of this year. And then we have the season finals in Mallorca in October.
Yeah, okay.
And just really that's it.
Okay.
Going to get my game ready for October.
Yeah. You won't be practicing any long game though?
No, all short game. And my putting's not great, so I don't know what I'm talking about. So I think Mallorca in October, and then hopefully get a win there.
Yeah.
Then regroup for next year, and then we have some stuff in the pipeline to try and get more opportunities for people with disabilities as well. So
I love that.
I'm starting to work on more projects outside the game than playing. I've been playing the last 7 years. Don't get me wrong, I love the game of golf, but I'm trying to make a difference for more people than just me at the minute. And sometimes you just take a step away from the course and hop into the emails, hop into the Zoom calls. So that's the role I'm kind of taking at the minute.
Mate, I love that. Brendan, you're a legend, mate, and
really
you're an
appreciate
inspiration as well. So
thanks so much.
Appreciate your time.
No,
and obviously,
anytime.
best of luck. Might see you in Mallorca, maybe.
Yeah, 100%. We'll get a few pints in there.
We will. Cheers, mate.
Happy
Appreciate
days.
it.
Thank you,
mate.
Thank you. Cheers.
Wrap.